best Philly shell since Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
His defense was incredible.
Yeah. Defense, and he stayed. And that guy was putting the guy from Golden Boy. I can't remember his name, who he fought, but was just a good fighter and was really pressuring him. And Shakur stayed in the pocket.
Yeah.
He stayed in the pocket.
He also said he's
people
not
were calling him a
gonna fight that
runner
way
before.
anymore.
He's not a runner, yeah.
Teofimo is just a sore loser. He's just a peanut brain, so.
Shakur, that guy will put anybody to sleep outside the ring, not inside the ring, because that's like he's the most boring fighter in the history of boxing. And they can say whatever the they want, they can hype him up and all that stuff, but I really feel bad for him because there's no way they could put him on pay-per-view.
Joe Rogan recently analyzed a much-anticipated Shakur Stevenson versus Teófimo López matchup, cutting straight through the hype. He highlighted Stevenson's elite defense, sharp timing, and exceptional ring IQ, while raising questions about how Lopez's raw explosiveness and aggression would fare against such a disciplined and technical opponent. Rather than engaging in trash talk, Rogan offered a thoughtful breakdown of contrasting styles and the factors that truly decide fights at the highest level, when the stakes couldn't be higher in boxing.
With Shakur, I just think you just keep the distance, keep it clean, fight when he needs to, box when he needs to. But I do like Lopez. He's very athletic. He knows how to box. And I think when he's an occasion like this, he does rise to it. But I just think Shakur's been around the world as an amateur as well as a pro. I think he's more of a seasoned fighter. I'd say Wood maybe. I think they've both been a bit inactive. But I'd say Wood. I think he's a bigger puncher. I think he might just clip him and hurt him. Sugar Nunes, I was out in Japan. That's actually where I met Inoue at that fight. I'd never watched him before until then. He's relentless. He can hit hard. He's a small target. I'll go with Nunes. You gotta go with Shields. I think she's ticked every box as a pro and amateur. I think the fought before she's beat.
The highly anticipated showdown between Shakur Stevenson and Teófimo López has been officially confirmed for January 31st, 2026 at the legendary Madison Square Garden in New York City, headlining the boxing event The Ring 6. The bout will take place in the junior welterweight 140 pounds division, with Lopez defending.
Has a unique style that works for Canelo himself. Didn't happen that night. I had Crawford winning the fight, and he did. So this is not that, And my best attribute in my skill set is my footwork. So I look forward to seeing how much am I going to develop going against a fighter like him. What did I learn from all the fighters that I faced in my 23 fights as a professional fighter? So exciting.
Is there a rematch clause in this?
No rematch clause. We risk it all the time.
Shakur Stevenson is regarded as one of boxing's most technically gifted fighters, boasting a flawless professional record and a silver medal from the Olympics. Renowned for his elite defense, precise punching, and southpaw movement, Stevenson has moved up through multiple divisions and now aims to capture title gold in his fourth weight class. He has been vocal about his goal to solidify his legacy as one of the greatest fighters of all time, not just another champion. Confident in his abilities, Stevenson believes his skill, ring IQ.
The fight with Teo is either going to be you delivering a masterclass
or a knockout by Teo.
Yeah, or you getting into some type of brawl with Teo and end up getting knocked out, right? What are fans getting wrong about the matchup?
I think the fans is getting wrong about the matchup is where I'm not sleeping on that I know about Teo. Teo's a good boxer. Mm-hmm. He's boxer first. Mm-hmm. So we could say, oh, he's just going to knock you out. Or he's just going to. That's not him. He's boxing first. He's going to want to establish distance and range on the outside and try to beat me up on the outside. So I think that's the main thing. And also the biggest thing that everybody don't realize with me, I could punch. Mm-hmm. Everybody say, oh, he can't punch, and then boom, crack somebody, and then they laying down or something may happen to where they hurt or something like that. So I think that's two big things where.
At a press conference, Shakur Stevenson highlighted what he sees as clear weaknesses in Teófimo López's game, particularly on the mental side, and suggested that Lopez doesn't fully recognize his own abilities. Dismissing concerns about moving up to 140 pounds, Stevenson noted that size and muscle alone don't win fights. He vowed to perform far better than in his last bout, promising a masterclass display of skill. While acknowledging Lopez as a high-level fighter, Stevenson insisted he is on another tier, having already seen Lopez at his best, and believed January 31st will prove his superiority. Meanwhile, Lopez framed the fight as a legacy matchup, emphasizing that he seeks the toughest competition rather than easy opponents. He warned Stevenson of a rude awakening at junior welterweight, noting that his battles have made him unpredictable and evolved. Confident under pressure, Lopez promised to showcase all his experience and skill, asserting he would
I will be 100 times better come fight night against Teófimo López than I was against Cepeda. 1,000 times better. Faster, sharper, stronger, mentally more on point, and I can't wait.
You said a couple of times now you see some holes in Teofimo's game. I know you don't want to give away your game plan at the kickoff press conference, but where are the weaknesses? Where are some of the weaknesses in his game?
A lot of the weaknesses is in his mental. I think it's more mental than anything, and I'm going to expose it.
You said in your last fight that you proved you were a dog against William Zepeda. What do you want to prove in this one?
That I'm the best. I want to show the world that I'm the best. After this fight, I want to be considered top 5 pound-for-pound fighter in the sport, and I can't wait to show it.
You said this week that you were in for a rude awakening when you get to 140. What do you think he's in for when he goes up against you?
I think he just don't realize how good I am. I think come fight night, he's going to realize that I'm going to take it to another level that he has never seen before. So if he's expecting the Lomachenko, the Josh Taylor fight to happen, it won't be that type of fight.
Teofimo, let me start with first, I've noticed you're doing a lot of reading and a lot of writing there as this pressure's been going on. What have you been kind of jotting down over the last few minutes?
Yo, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Yo, for real, y'all not excited for this? Yo, hey, production, can y'all put the echo down a little bit? But listen, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm just, just doing some self-work. That's all it is. But nevertheless, man, shout out to the Knicks. NBA semifinals against the Orlando Magic. That's up, coming soon. Let's go Knicks. I'm excited for that. And yeah, man, y'all not excited, man? This is 2 of the guys that they say is the best of the best. About to lace it up here in beautiful Madison Square Garden, the mecca of boxing, January 31st. Chris Mannix, I'm happy, man. I'm grateful, thankful, blessed. And, gonna have Shakur Jigama,
You said you're going to do what?
Jigga my balls.
What? Pause, bro.
You fell
That's
for
wild,
that
bro.
shit.
Why you always doing that, bro?
To Niagara Falls.
Teofimo, you could have gone a few different directions for your next fight, done a unification at 140. You've talked in the past about moving up in weight. Why was this the right fight for you?
Hold on, I'll tell you what.
Fuck you too, nigga. Fuck wrong with you?
I mean, come on now. Like, he's saying this, he's saying that, and the third, but in reality, man, this guy is the best, and we're here to face the best. And that's just what it is. Forget the rest. That's all it is, man. That's what it takes. We define the odds. We're against all odds. And to DraftKings and to all the betting odds out there, make sure you keep the odds in highly favored in Shakur. I got a lot of people that are starving, and they need a.
That's a wrap for today's video. Stay tuned for more updates and coverage next time.